Lurking while working. That's fine. That's okay, no worries. So... is it always this small? Oh, yes it was, okay. No, it wasn't actually, was it? You're being weird on me. Why are you being weird on me? Okay. So... I've got gadgets now. Nigel has gadgets with which to annoy the undead. Or the dead. Kinda hard to tell which, actually. So... we have how to get the most from your ghost hunting gadgets. An instruction leaflet. This is the kind of manual that comes in the pack where they also then sling a CD in and say, for the full manual, please download. So, I've got a standard EMF meter, a night vision camcorder, about Haddon Industries, we'renotevil.com, a forerunner in the invention or reinvention of technology. There's always been a Haddon at the heart of the company, based in London's City District. The company's recently branched out into domestic electronics and digital entertainment, including the production of several ghost hunting gadgets for recreational and scientific use. Hi, Night. You see, if they're producing digital entertainment, does this mean they're responsible for the assorted ghost hunting shows? Hidden cam. Each camera comes with 2 cam trackers. These small lozenge-shaped transmitters automatically tell the camera to ignore your movements, presence and proximity. This feature is invaluable to the budding ghost hunter who wishes to avoid contaminating their results. Oh, and I can auto-print. Okay, that's neat. And voice recorder, originally used for dictation. So, I've used the video camera, if I recall correctly.
That's not right.
Right. God.
That's not right.
Let's be the camera then.
I already have a photograph of this.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, dude.
That's not right.
Ah, yes, that's what I saw. In the mirror. And that's what I saw in the bathtub. Which could be almost anything, to be honest. Or hello, as it's also known. How you doing? I've got a creepy, may or may not be their door. So, let's take my new gadgets upstairs for a little walk. Well, the EM meter just went completely gonzo on me. That's fine. I love how I can hear the EMF. Yeah, alright. EM meter going.
Electronic EMF meter. That's not right.
Okay.
That's not right. That's not right.
You don't look right to us. Okay, just work my way through.
That's not right.
Okay.
That's not right.
Unless I have to look there first. I don't wish to worry anyone, but I think my voice activation is voice activating. Oh, good. Is that? There's something there. Is that a face? Sort of. Okay, I'm not seeing anything there. Night shot. Got your drop stream, got your 6-ounce chili burger, all is good with the evening. Are you lurking in Joey's stream as well? Because if so, please say hi. Oh god, this gets its own animation. Chaps.
There's something. Perhaps another gadget will help.
Oh, come on. Sounds like R2.
Perhaps another gadget will help.
Okay. Fine. Right. Okay, so basically, this is creepy. Let's see if the picture's creepy as well. I mean, the picture's creepy anyway, to be fair. No? Yes? No? Maybe? I mean, to be fair, I'll be worried if I can take dictation. Dictation from the dead.
That's not right.
So I've just got the rafters, which I've done. I'm really hoping that my bedroom's not haunted. Quite intently.
That's not right.
That's not right. I mean, to be fair, that's not right.
That's not right.
Okay.
That's not right.
No. Okay. Found that note on the piano. You're gonna use it.
This seems like a safe enough place for my evidence.
What, just randomly on your table?
I have added any new evidence to the collection.
Okay. Good lord. Suppose that makes sense in my book. So, can I? Yeah, I have already put the pictures on there.
A piece of bread. A slice of greasy pizza.
Okay, whatever is going to be in there, there isn't anything yet. So we have the photo downstairs that comes with its own soundtrack. 2 from the bathroom. 3 from the bathroom. 3? No, 1 from the bathroom, 1 from upstairs. Okay, so this isn't creepy. got a lot of tapes. But no evidences yet. Okay. Huh. That's fine. Is that? Yeah, that was pretty much doing that.
That's not right.
I can't but agree with you, sir. Still don't like that noise. Six-ounce chili burger, by the way, fish. Sounds lovely. Okay. Maybe my bedroom isn't completely haunted. We have my cupboard of weird. Nice. Yeah, I'm reasonably sure still photos shouldn't come with their own animation. It's just all the love being spread around everywhere, isn't it? I wonder if I can make any photos. There'll be pictures. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, okay. So, the house is creepy as hell.
There's a windmill carved into the wood.
Let's try and take a photo of it.
That's not right.
No. Okay. Things can be weird without actually being supernatural.
What's this? Not sure what to do with this just yet.
Okay.
Not sure what to do with this just yet.
You probably should get some food. Okay. Right. EnviroCam. All new network definition in network visualization. Right, okay. I can't decide if the whole
That's not right. That's not right.
was based on me having clicked on the laptop.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
That's not right at all.
That's not right.
I still feel we should marvel at the everlasting battery. No. No here. Still no here. That's just Melina.
The other pages appear to be blank.
Yeah, give it time.
That's very odd. That's not right.
Okay. So, yeah, indeed, what Molly has said. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Merited a here.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
I've got haunted drawers.
That's not right.
Okay. Mind you, we know the phone's haunted.
No one descended to the traveller. No head from the leaf rings still. Leaned over and looked into his grey eyes, where he stood perplexed and still. But only a host of phantom visitors that dwelt in the lone house there.
That's not right.
Damn straight it's not. That's SOS! The tapping, not the speech. The speech obviously was poetry. But that was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We believe. She's still there and wants to have a look at my photos. That did not come out the way I intended.
Good morning.
It's freezing. Would you know the town people?
Catch you later.
Okay.
Without doubt, my friend.
Yeah. You don't like me. SOS is 333. Okay, fine. Yes, it is. Yeah. Handbook review meeting. No, maybe I should send out a message saying, anyone planning to watch my stream, have you eaten today? Are you taking care of yourself? Things like that. Ah, okay. Did you mean 323? Yeah. Great, I'm getting an SMS from the dead.
There's someone out there.
There is.
That's not right.
No, it isn't.
That's not right.
Because I don't know who it is, and he's metal detectoring in the middle of the bloody harbour. It strikes me as an unfortunate thing to do. Now, how do I get down onto the beach? Which I believe is from here, isn't it? No, it isn't. It's around the other side. Yep, bloody Vikings. I've got all this supernatural gear now. Should we go and check and see if we can find those ghosts in the bear? I'm half expecting the hear voice to just go, look, all of it, okay? All of it.
Hello again.
What can I get you?
A non-haunted house would be nice.
Harbour Cottage is a spooky place.
Spooky? Whatever do you mean?
Haunted, perhaps? I've heard and seen strange things.
Noises? It's probably just the harbour. Don't let it worry you.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not worried. It's rather exciting, actually.
Oh, you're so not making it out alive.
I'll catch you later.
Perhaps.
Okay. Cat freaks me out a little. The entire bar's an apparition. It could be. I would not put it past it. I get to pet the cat once. That's it. It's my lot.
That's not right.
I want to take a photo of the kitten. How can that not be right?
That's not right.
You have anything to say, Mr. Cat?
That's not right.
Apparently not.
That's not right.
Yes, all right. I just tried to do an EMF reading on the cat. Actually, that was the picture about Tom. I appeared as a ghost in the previous game. Oliver. Whole town's an apparition. You'll wake up on the train at the end. If I'm lucky, I can't help thinking. Okay, no, I can't do anything with it.
An old painting, or a copy of one.
It's just an old cynic, basically. I don't know what I'm going to do if anybody says I'm in here. Probably panic.
That's unusual. The clock is stuck at 9 o'clock.
Kind of waiting for the painting of a copy of an old painting.
I think
So the only real things in this entire town are the lobster. Lobsters? No? No, okay. I don't know what you mean, Nigel. It's always 9 o'clock. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Fish. I needed that. No hidden cellar. That's just the loose. Okay. Unnecessarily slammy door in the Feywild. Okay. Just now I've got the gizmos, I kind of want to check out the places I have been before.
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy.
Uh-huh. What is that? Rick Agar. Agar family are definitely a thing.
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
Looks worrying.
That's not right.
Random mist and fog, huh? Thanks. Oh my god, rather more than normal random mist and fog. If I take a photo of you, will you just not exist at all? Mr. Alex.
Excuse me, but can you...
Oh yes, it's the gentleman who was terribly drunk.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Hey, I am willing to use a lot. Can I steal your apple, please? Mist and fog are fine, safe,
Excuse
and lovely's
me, but
nemesis.
can you...
Yeah.
An abandoned building.
Okay. Now, this is where the archaeologist was.
West by north, 3, 19 miles, 2027, winding slowly. Bridlington, north 1, 11 miles, 2027, winding slowly.
Do I need her to say here?
Strange creatures carved into the bedrock. That's not right.
I'm willing to give it a go.
That's not right. That's not right.
Okay.
Bridlington, northeast 1, 11 miles, 2027, winding slowly. Sandusky Light Vessel automatic, northeast 5, 11 miles, 2027, winding slowly.
Nope.
Greenwich Light Vessel automatic.
Nope. 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 Saving the game.
West by north 3, 19 miles, 2027.
Definitely saving the game. Don't know what's going on, but I don't like this at all.
Bridlington, northeast 1, 11 miles, 2027.
And welcome back, Night Bites. So,
Light Vessel automatic.
this is creepy.
Northeast 5, 11
That's a way out.
2027,
Maybe.
It's too dark to see with my own eyes.
As opposed to whose? However, I have a night vision camcorder. I've seen the descent. I have concerns. Oh no. Oh no. Don't need the clattering noise. Up with this we shall not put. As another one.
Some kind of sea monster.
Cthulhu? That'd be night shot than no drums.
That's not right. That's not right.
I'm willing to give it a go.
That's not right.
Okay, but the EMF reader is doing its
That's
thing.
not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Okay. So I've got... What the hell is that? I've got a tail? And I hope multiple tails? Oh, shitting hell. no. No, 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 no. Not liking this one little bit. Okay, wall of right takes me down there.
If you stare into the abyss stares back into you.
Thanks!
If you stare into the abyss stares back into you.
Are those eyes?
That's not right.
No. No, that is not.
That's not right. That's not right. Symbolic images or ancient graffiti.
That's... I see tentacles. I'm sorry, I do see tentacles. That's back the way I came. That is... I am not going anywhere near. Can I hear talking? That's back to quote the abyss, unquote.
Yes,
Hello.
Definitely a crowd.
Okay.
That's not right.
Fine. I wonder if there's anything to be seen with something else there. The snow? No, maybe? No. Okay. Hell with that.
That's not right.
Quite glad about that.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
I have no idea what to use down there. What have I got?
That's not right.
Huh.
That's not right.
Okay. It's fine. Huh. It's all great. It's lovely. Going back this way, yeah?
Symbolic images or ancient graffiti.
Okay. So that should be my way out.
Some kind of sea monster.
That's where I've just come from. Oh no, that's my way out. That I haven't been to.
Sea creatures.
Not even being subtle here. Oh, when in doubt, always head to the strange column of light, for that will never go wrong. Yeah. Okay.
That's not right.
Of all the places you could have said here on, you pick this.
That's not right.
Which is another UKR PLR Twitch channel from the Discord. Cool. Oh god, he's just going straight into a seance. This man's common sense gene has been surgically removed. Possibly eaten. Oh well,
Is there anybody there?
said the traveller. Huh.
Am I alone in this place?
I wish. They are talking backwards, aren't they?
Can you see me? Can you hear me? Show me you are here.
Don't ask that. Mate.
Are you trapped in this place? Can I help you in some way?
They'd probably quite like you to just go away. Everybody else quite likes you to go away. Oh, that's comforting.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
Yeah, probably not in the creepy spooky place. Okay, fine. Definitely a haunting.
An analog dictaphone, voice activated. Haunting recording from the Saxton Caverns tidal chamber.
Okay. Admittedly, really not liking the whole tidal aspect. Will admit. Spook you later.
Strange creatures carved into the bedrock.
You played the recording backwards and it just said, oh, sod off, will you?
Strange creatures
Okay.
carved into the bedrock.
And with house pricings the way they are, that might be the studio
Some
block.
kind of sea monster.
Instead of all the flash gadgetry, have you considered a torch? Okay. All I need is a branch and some plant fibre. Yes. What is that?
Symbolic images, ancient graffiti.
There's a pair of eyes looking at me, guys. Okay, Magpie. Have a good one.
Sea creatures.
Well, they're whelks, surely. Not sure it merits the whole boom thing.
Some kind of sea monster.
Well, that's a dragon. I never thought I'd miss black and white.
West by north 3, 19 miles, 1027, winding slowly.
Just kind of want to walk up to the guy and go, cave's haunted.
1, 11 miles, 1027.
Your cave is haunted.
Standard light vessel automatic. Northeast
Hardacre? Professor, so this is where you hide yourself? With the crabs? And the fish heads?
Is there something you want, Danvers?
Is the treasure hidden among these rocks?
West by north
Know any local ghost stories?
19 miles.
Take that cottage, Harbour Cottage, that you'll be staying in. Know much about it, do you?
Are you saying the cottage is haunted?
Listen out, tonight, as you're drifting into sleep. Listen for the sounds.
Sounds? What sounds?
You'll know soon enough. They always do.
West by north 3, 19 miles, 1027, winding slowly.
I don't want to leave that chasm.
Northeast 1,
Jormungandr. No, Jormungandr. Ouch.
Good hunting,
Standard light
Professor.
vessel automatic.
Run along, boy, and play with the crabs.
11 miles, 1027, Greenwich light vessel automatic. North 3. West by north 3, 19 miles, 1027.
I'm not happy about that chasm.
Bridlington.
It was too much there.
1, 11 miles.
And I'd rather not go wandering around too much in the dark on my
It's too
own.
dark to see with my own.
Yeah, alright.
Northeast 5.
Having used it once, you would have thought. Okay. It's this way, I think. Oh, yes.
If you stare into the abyss stares back into you.
That's where we find out that's only like 2 feet deep. Okay, right, let's have a proper look at it. Okay. He understandably nopes out. Missed something. So there's the crown. See, there's got to be a way across. Less if you count the spikes. Oh, thanks for that, fish. Okay. Don't like the coughing. Oh, hang on. I didn't look that way. Oh!
A wooden plank could prove useful. These other
Possibly,
planks are far too rotten.
possibly to bridge a gap.
These other planks are far too rotten. These other planks.
Okay. Right, okay.
These other planks.
Yeah. Night made canvas. Oh, Nigel, what a plank. Right, let's go and put my faith in the rotten plank as I cross an abyss. Because I'm sure that will be fine.
That's not right.
Should I save before I do this? I feel this has a high potential of plummet to doom. Okay. Oh, that's not long enough. Oh, no, 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 no. Yikes. Okay. I need a lever or pickaxe or something. Is there anything in here? It's the way I came. That's the other side of where I came.
Ancient rock formations. Stalactites.
Stalactites and stalagmites will keep you here
Ancient rock
forever.
formations. Stalactites.
Uh-huh. Goes to ancient engineering projects.
Some kind of sea monster.
What if the sea monsters are pointing the way? Okay. Oh! Because that's what I needed to do. Well, I've removed my only chance of a quick retreat. So that's fine. But
That's not right.
will that now function as a lever? Oh, the answer's yes. Please don't break it.
Damn. The plank has disintegrated.
The plank that's your only way back. Fine. Oh. I'm not quite sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
Ancient rock formations. Stalactites. Sea creatures? The containers are depressingly empty.
Willing to bet their contents never went through customs. Okay, so that's the way back out that I
Sea
can't
creatures?
go.
Sea creatures?
I am concerned, I will confess, at sea creatures 4 feet off the ground. Because that says tidal in a very big way to me. Okay. Mighty. It stops. We mean to go on.
Strange. The EMF dial is providing a sequence.
It sounds exactly like the music to Darkform.
That's not right.
So it's doing something. It says Frolic and Rhyme, Goblins be thine, I will panic.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
Okay.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. An analog dictaphone, voice activated. A strange recording from the Saxton Caverns. Haunting recording in the Saxton Caverns tidal chamber.
Why not listen to that? Oh. Huh.
Bring me the path of flowers.
I made the path of flowers.
Ada promised the path of flowers.
Okay. I mean, that was giving a sequence, because I haven't had that before.
Strange. The EMF dial is providing a sequence.
Hang on. Okay. 2, 5, 1, 3. Maybe? 2, 5, 1, 3. Got numbers on here. Yes! Cryptological smugglers. Well, that just bounced on its own. You're doing fine, Alexia. Just let it wash over you. Unlike the sea, don't let the sea wash over you. Logbook of Captain Walter Spivey. Yikes. Maybe it's just because I was relatively recently watching The Fog. But of course, Spivey Point was where the ship was wrecked in The Fog. A successful voyage, the spring tides have worked their wonders. Treasures, loot, artifacts littered the ocean floor. Rich pickings, swords, scabbards and daggers, each one as mysterious as it is beautiful, but still no crown. Perhaps it's yet to fall into the depths from these ancient cliffs. I'm sure it's there. Hiding and waiting, I will have it, and a fortune will follow. We must stay out at sea for another week. All must believe these treasures come over from Spain and not from under their very noses. Ghoul's plans work very well. I'll keep my side of the bargain. September 19th, 1892. A near miss upon these damn rocks. Pinnacles will take this old ship one dark night, but not while I'm captain. I'll arrange for young'uns to mark the rocks with lanterns held high. That explains all the lanterns I keep bloody finding. No one in town can see the ship, otherwise they'll know we don't return from Spain. September 24th. It's time to return.
I wonder if this Gruul character has a living descendant.
Okay. Gruul, the old skinflint, must be ready to part with some gold. Our haul's an impressive one. His old curiosity shop has proved good for distribution, with his clients in London only too happy to pay well for these treasures, and never ask questions. Gruul's lie's a crafty one, for as far as souls know, these antiquities come from the continent. They're no more Spanish than I. Hola! It's a good job these treasures can't speak of their journeys, for I would be in irons before this ship has docked. September 25th. Someone's betrayed us. The harbour wall was red with customs men. They must know of our return. Who's done this? Has Gruul betrayed us? Very well, I say. I know a hiding place or two. We'll stash our treasures in Grindle's Moor. Oh. But no one dare enter these dark caverns. We'll be quite safe and secure as the ship continues on to Saxton with an empty cargo hold and no captain. And I'll seek out Gruul himself. Okie day. Just found a reason to visit the antique shop.
What was that sound?
Don't know, but can I have my mouse pad, please? Was that all that's there? Ah. No. This guy has no self-preservation whatsoever. No, nothing. Zip. He is positively iconic. I don't put it past him
Bottle
not
of
to drink
ancient
that.
booze. I'll pass on this one.
I bet you considered it, though.
That's not right. That's not right.
Okay.
Any hidden treasures have long since gone. The containers are depressingly empty.
I know this psychically.
A boating oar.
Or an oar, as it's also known. Well, having decided that the plank was way too solid and safe to get back across the gap with, now I get to do it on a narrow bloody oar. Okay.
Bright light filtering through the gloom.
I wouldn't go right.
The containers are depressingly empty.
I'll grant you light. What's that? Hello.
That's not right. That's not right.
There's a loop on the end of that. Is that? William Shatner meets tentacles. Oh my god, I'm Tarzaning my way across the gap. Tentacles. Ow. I'm saving because I'd rather not go through that once again. Yeah, where did that all come from? Unless somebody above dropped it through, in which case I am wondering if it's the girls. Tentacles. As opposed to how Christopher Walken would do it, which is tentacles. Right. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. And when I haven't got her audio, the extra audio, I want to have a proper listen to that girl's tape. I found the smuggler's cave.
1027, winding slowly. Bridlington, northeast 1, 11 miles.
Just love how sus he is.
7,
Hardacre?
Sandusky light
Professor? So this is with the crap.
Is there something you want?
No, okay.
Good hunting, Professor.
Run along,
Factory
boy.
Cthulhu's
Play
alive.
with the crabs.
Light aside, he's always joking about and playing with the cultists, and so his face fond became his tentacles.
1027, winding slowly. Bridlington, east northeast
Fishy.
1, 11 miles. 1027, winding slowly.
Yeah, Refectory Cthulhu is a scary concept.
Northeast 5, 11 miles. 1027, winding slowly.
Right, if things are a bit quiet. Oh, hello. Does Saxon still have a curiosity shop or antique shop? Yes, I know you won't let me into it. I suspect I can now. Are there more ghosts living in the dark? Hiding in the dark? Living in the dark? Who was Gruul? What happened to the smuggled treasures? Who were the ghosts in the caverns? Were they just smugglers? Does Saxton still have a curiosity shop? Explore the wider landscape. What lies beyond? Yeah. Can you just please walk away from the cave to start with? Right.
Haunting recording in the Saxton Caverns title chamber.
Shatner calls. I returned from an unsuccessful conference call, and that's the first thing you see. I'm on headset. I don't know why.
It was Ada.
It was Aga. And welcome back, Mudia.
You promised me the Pask flower.
Promise me a Pask flower. What's a Pask flower? Is that something?
The Pask flower.
Bring me the Pask flower. Oh, this'll be fine. What's a Pask flower? Where do I get one? And do I really want to bring it back to a ghost? Because there we go. Ghost. Definite ghost. Yeah, someone's got to. Hang on. Where's the painter gone? He's buggered off. Oh, no, he hasn't. Okay, I just went the wrong way. Hi, ghost. Beach is haunted.
Odd. The artist, Dr. Black, has added a figure to the scene.
I died tragically. Sorry. Hi.
Excuse me, may I disturb you?
Okay. Better than William Shatner's meat tentacles. Why did you make me think about William Shatner's meat tentacles? What did I have to do to you?
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
Not lovely. Talked about meat tentacles. I'm talking about saving the game because I'm just... Chrono, your timing is amazing. Hello, Chrono, and hello, Freechy. Oh, I love you guys. In the interest of a brief show-off, what do you reckon? Got my new t-shirt. Right, I've got the ghost. It came out, but on grey it comes out really well, actually. Happy with that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was hoping it would. But I'm normally a black t-shirt person, but it doesn't look so good against black. Okay, you're going to like this, guys.
Haunting recording in the Saxton Caverns tidal chamber.
Yeah, I have it turned. I have the camera flipped. Sorry.
It was Hagar.
Yeah, I may have to use it in future.
The past flower.
Yeah, I don't know what a past flower is. There's a ghost. Specifically, that ghost. It's been a whole thing.
A strange recording in the Saxton Caverns.
As opposed to the creepy one. There were smugglers. There were ghost smugglers in this area. It's fine. It's all fine. I still don't know what a past flower is, but the ghost apparently would quite like one. You're looking for your phone, the one you have in your hand, because you're watching the stream on it. Well played, dear.
More ancient rocks.
Yep, as opposed to those brand new rocks.
More ancient rocks.
How's everyone's day been? Now I've got more than a couple of you. I'm missing something. Why make me walk through the caves? What's that?
Nothing ventured.
Well, yikes. How did I miss that?
Some kind of sea monster.
Yeah, if you're feeling generous. I see wings, I see tail. I'm not convinced I don't have face tentacles here. Can I take a picture of you?
That's not right. That's not right.
No, that is not right. Okay, what have we got? Oh, hang on. Right, that's just about the Mayday thing. I've only ever come through this cave. I've never been this way. Oh. No peace in death. The humble folk of Saxton were horrified to discover an 80-year-old corpse floating in the still harbour water last weekend. The body was spotted by local man Bob Tawney while doing his milk and bread round. Horrible it were, said Mr. Tawney. It were falling to bits. You could barely call it human, it was so rotten. Rotten and putrid. Rotten and putrid. Oh no, Mollier. Identifying the body took little time, but after police discovered the local graveyard had become flooded and disturbed by the unusually high spring tides. This is why New Orleans tombs are all above ground. The Saxton area is experiencing an unexpectedly wet spring, leading to widespread flooding and coastal disturbance. They came floating across the sea out of the fog. The once quiet graveyard is now all but destroyed by the approaching sea, meaning further bodies will be disturbed from what was intended to be an eternal slumber. They come floating across the sea out of the fog and into our small town, continued Mr. Tawney. The fishing's had to stop with the water being so badly polluted. The week's catch sits around the town waiting to be burned. The smell's unbearable. The fisherfolk of Saxton are hoping the Mayday Festival is not affected by the gruesome events. Also, just a quickie. Skin Peel Health Soap stops body odour. I'm not judging. Actually, I'm judging as hell. What the elf? You also got ink all over both hands while refilling your pen, so you're a big disaster. Oh no, Mollier. Are these supposed to be current papers because these adverts are all at least 50 years old? Yeah. They are. The style is very much... I mean, this just says 2nd of April.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not... That's not right. 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 That's not right.
Okay.
That's not right.
Here.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Okay.
That's not right. That's not right.
Ah, okay, hotspot.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
Yeah, but I want to do that in a circle assault. Guys? Yeah, he fought Batman before he was cool. While he was still Bruce Wayne. Huh. Well, okay. Seems a little redundant. Hippie. Well, that's kind of squelching. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't like that at all.
A strange recording in the Saxton Caverns.
You can help us. Help us. Help us. You must help us. Find us. Find us. Find us. You can help us.
Right. How bad does your situation have to be, even as a ghost, for Nigel to be your only hope? Seriously, be an interesting villain trying to force Gotham to abandon taxis in favour of the penny farthing. All his henchmen look like off-duty steampunk cosplayers. Bold assumption that they're not. Okay. I believe tea was on offer from the little old lady. I want the little old lady to give me tea. Although also there's the antique shop. Oh, there's something deeply wrong with Nigel. Someone get in touch with DC Comics. Yes! Basically, the whole town is haunted. I think Fish may be onto something with the town does not exist. Too many. Captain Metal Detector? Still no idea.
There's someone out there.
That has to have the hipsters villain. Yes.
That's not right.
Darn it. Wolves Antiques. And I can go in now.
3 crowns. A link to the legend.
For context, I found a smuggler's cave, wherein the captain's journal said that they were bringing out antiques that had been... I said uncovered when the cliffs collapsed. I'm wondering if we're talking the graveyard collapsing. And they were selling to a local guy named Gruul who was pretending that they were from the continent. Sorry, but you'd run them better than me. You think I could run somebody called the Hipster? New glasses, if nothing else. You're the one who could grow the beard. Well.
Now,
Hell with
let's try to
that.
find a link to Spivey, the smuggler.
Yeah, I am still concerned that the smuggler was called Spivey because I just keep thinking Spivey Point. Accurate representation of the thing that ran across my floor.
Symbolic images or ancient graffiti?
Nigel, have you not learned? Have you learned nothing? He's just followed by laughing, giggling ghost children. Oh, for God's sake. Was that the penny dropping, Nigel? Just wonderfully oblivious. And he has the self-preservation of, I don't know, a particularly unhappy lemming. With no brakes and heelys. God's sake. I feel like I'm trapped in a Sapphire and Steel episode. I'm just thinking burn the entire shop down. One of the ones that Derleth finished, the thing that ran across my floor. Yes. Oh, hang on. Big old circle. Okay. What I can do here? Oh, sod that. It was not doing that before. Fuck that. You seriously telling me nothing is registering on the EM meter when that frigging happens? Nobody who steals top secret documents with no end game in sight has any self-preservation. He just stole them and frigging boarded the first train. Yeah. Seriously, nothing? Nothing? Actually, even the music sounds quite Sapphire and Steely. I want badly to flamethrower that doll. Okay. Huh.
Symbolic images or ancient graffiti?
Get the doll, give it love. Get the doll, give it an exorcism. Mr. Gruul, I feel you might sell more stuff if you actually existed in your shop. Oh, hang on. There we go. Music by Psycho Simpson's biggest fan. I think it quits on your conference call. It's been 45 minutes and the subcom chair never even showed up. Ow. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I know. It's when you get people who demand that you have an absolutely on-time meeting and then 20 minutes in you're waiting for the invite.
Hello, Mr. Gruel, I presume?
Ish. BSL.
Yes, this is all very amusing, but I'd like to ask you something.
Why are you awful?
Look, could we forget the ragdoll for a second?
I don't care.
Hello, Jemima. Can I speak with Mr. Gruel? Mr. Gruel, I really must insist that you...
Hello.
I'm Nigel Danvers, and you are...
So we've established that.
I'd love to learn more about the town's ghosts.
I'd feel more comfortable if I thought he was actually moving the head.
Have you heard the legend of the 3 Anglo-Saxon crowns?
Hello.
What do you know about the Saxton Caverns?
Is that a book? Is that a book with 3 crowns on it? He can't be that dense.
I'm Nigel Danvers, and you are...
Uh-huh.
I'll have a look around, if you don't mind.
This game has got disturbing down to a fine art. I'm expecting the here voice to just start saying, look, just wide angle. Wasn't the ghost I photographed in the caverns holding a doll? Now you tell me. Oh shit. Well, this is fine. Yes, thanks for reminding me. Okay. God. This game has a lovely line intention. Right. Anything other than the book and what in Satan's name is going on with him?
I should go somewhere private to study the book.
Oh my god. He didn't notice I've half-inched his
I
book.
thought Punch and Judy shows had been banned.
What planet are you on? No Punch and Judy shows have not been banned. On the other hand, you didn't think you'd ever find anything good to eat outside London.
Hello, Mr. Gruel, I presume? Yes, this is all very
Neil Gaiman
amusing,
would look at this doll
but I'd
and
like
go,
to ask you
"Nah."
something. Look, could we forget the ragdoll for a second? Hello,
Don't care.
Mr. I'll have a look around.
Mr. Gruel, you
If you
are
don't mind.
out of your tiny mind. And there's a creepy doll that always follows you. Hello, Jemima. I hope you died of fire because you're creepy as no. This is just terrible. Nah. Should we get out of the creepy shop? Into the nice, cheery fog. Because that'll be fine. Right, where's my book? The book.
Blast! The book is stuck fast.
Probably locked.
Blast! The book is stuck fast.
Okay. I think... Yeah, that's the station. So I need to go the other way. Past crazy cat lady. Don't go in there without a proton accelerator. Nigel, you and the store have made for one of that. You reckon this is Nigel's eventual fate, is it? To end up running a shop, running the antique shop in creepy as Hellville. Don't go in there without a proton accelerator or a BLA blitzer. Ah! I apologise for getting the song stuck in your head, Monia. Only person tone deaf enough not to torch this whole shop. Let's see what random food you come out with this time, Nigel.
A spring roll.
As you do. It's just... Hi! Suddenly being stalked by a dragonfly just seems perfectly normal.
Hello again. And hello, George.
Aha, we meet again, Mr. Danvers.
Can you have a look
Can
at
you
this
take a
item?
look at this item?
Of course, I'll help if I can.
Hi, I've got the picture of a ghost. Would you like to see it? Shall I show her the picture of yeah, okay, show her the picture of the ghost.
Is that a face, or maybe my imagination?
They don't serve summer rolls until June, so of course it's a spring roll. The thing is, I've got a selection box of ghost pictures it could be.
Good heavens, a ghost! You've captured something spectacular.
I hope I've captured an image of something spectacular, otherwise I'm burning this camera. Okay.
May I ask about something else?
Of course, I'll help if I can.
I'll let you get on with your gardening.
See you soon, my dear.
How can you manage to make gardening sound insulting? My tone doesn't vary, you're highly suspicious. Yes, I don't blame you.
The Saxton Bell.
Everything has the 3 crowns. Can I get in yet? Saw loads of them.
Symbolic images, ancient graffiti.
Gonna get it here?
That's not right.
No, definitely Frolicking Vine, Goblins Be Thine. Now... Oh, it was along the coastal path, wasn't it? Hi, got a ghost. Found the ghost. Would you like to see my ghost? I've got the ghost.
That's not right.
He's not interested in my ghost. don't know about Bakemono. You reckon this place is back a stereo? Ow! Hello, Kieran. Hi, Kieran.
Kieran, eh? I guess you'll be wanting my lunch.
Back a quadraphonics around. Needed a run up, but managed it. All the flies are talking to me at this stage. I tell you what, Kieran, would you just like all the food I have? Because I don't want it anymore. I promise it's not a pork spoon roll. Would you also like
That's
some
not
pizza?
right.
That pizza's a damn sight bigger in a pig's pen than in my pocket.
Kieran, eh? I guess you'll be wanting my lunch.
Any other food?
A piece of bread. That's not right.
Apart from the bread, because apparently Kieran doesn't eat bread. Kieran's on low carb. Gallifreyan tailoring, yes indeed. I'm feeding this pig at random. I have no idea if I'm supposed to. But I can, and I've got random food. Hi.
Hello again.
Hello, lad. What can I do for you?
When did you find a load of bodies?
Could you open this book for me?
Oh, lost the key, have you?
Yep, mainly when
Not
I nicked
exactly. I never had it.
Ah,
What do you
I
have to
see.
say is yes.
Leave it with me. I'll see to it this afternoon.
Kieran's cute and deserves to be fed regardless of whether the game wants you to or not. Yep, absolutely. Okay, right. I've asked everything else.
I'll leave you to your work.
See you again, lad.
Oh, mate. Okay. You can keep the pizza over there and have it in your pocket at the same time. Hello. What?
I wonder where he is off to.
No, don't follow it! It's clearly a demon! No.
Celtic Corner. It's worth a look.
No. When it's sitting down, it's a cat. When it's walking, it's a demon monkey creature from hell.
Can I help at all?
No, thanks. I'm just browsing.
Browsing, eh? See anything you like?
I'll let you know.
I don't know.
The ambitious projects you have embarked upon will set you free to your energy levels as they have.
The monkey's scaring me.
Remember to indulge your dreams and fantasies, but settle back on Earth once in a while.
I mean, seriously, guys, what the hell? I've seen the live-action version of Sailor Moon, and that was worse.
Trying this week, as you seem to be busier than ever, both at home and work. Fulfill
Neo Droid Festival, Saxton Snappers,
begin to question whether this
and
whirlwind lifestyle is what you desire in the long term.
hello, Moggy. I kind of want to.
Taurus. Health and vitality remain good this week, despite a hectic
I
life.
can't use my inventory.
Fit work suits you well, as it gives you a chance to be noticed by those who can help you most. This is 1224.
Oh boy.
Your latest horoscope reveals
still snapping, eh?
What is still?
And the only problem in selecting the one that is best
What?
for you.
Oh right, okay,
Ah.
that's just that. Well, what is this place? I don't like this place. It's creeping me out.
For relationships, as Uranus, your planet, is bringing a glamour
Oh, do me a lemon.
will find this a particularly eventful time when they begin to take a fresh look at relationships or find a hobby.
Okay. Dude, I'm putting my life in your hands.
Could you help me?
Don't be a creepy.
Certainly, anything for you, Nigel.
Oh, screw off.
News travels fast.
The arrival of a young man in Sexton would not escape me.
Really?
I see. Well, I hope I live up to expectation.
Young?
Oh, you've already managed that.
Why does everybody know who you are?
I'm Nigel Danvers, and you are...
I'm
Confused.
Rice. Thanks for asking. Rice bread.
Because I don't know how
Is
to
that
pronounce
Celtic,
Reese.
or Welsh, or something?
Welsh. Well done. Not just a pretty face, you.
Underlying feeling of superiority over
We have established that I am no accent specialist.
that surround you.
That ain't Welsh.
You have embarked upon will set you free from those that we
Imagine a young guy like me breaking into crime. I'm on multiple counts here. Yep.
Tell me about the photo competition.
Sexton snappers?
Yes. Can anyone take part?
If you have a camera and a good eye.
I'll give it my best shot. Any tips?
Keep in mind that I see a lot of Sexton, day by day. So try to snap something a bit more unusual.
Unusual? I can certainly manage that.
I thought his accent was vaguely Caribbean.
Know any local ghost stories?
This guy probably
Oh,
made them.
hundreds. Check the bookshelf.
Oh, the
If you
bookshelf.
haven't already.
Okay.
I will. Is that your cat?
Hi, meet Mr. Tips. He knows a story or two.
What do you know about Nanny Noah?
Ha! Old Noah been at you, has she?
Well, I wouldn't say that. She just seems...
Distant. She's a good friend. But even I have to admit that she's away with the fairies. Most of the time.
Mr. Pot, the kettle called.
Thanks for your time, Reese.
No problem, boy. And
Accent was, then it was vaguely German, then it was... What it's never actually touched on is Welsh. Ah! I've got that edition.
And the only problem in selecting the one that is best for you.
Madame Cranberry. Yes, I've got that book.
A powerful month for relationships, as Uranus, your love planet, is bringing a glamour and personal vitality.
Palmstree, learn the art with Quentin Caruso.
The eventful time when they begin to take
Uh-huh.
a fresh look at relationships or find a hobby.
I mean, quite frankly, that gonna be him again.
can I help?
Oh yeah, okay.
Thanks for your time.
No.
Don't say boyo. Please don't say boyo. Right, what have we got in the way of books? Unknown Anglia, Visitors from the Unseen World, compiled by Chester Blackthorne. 3 volumes with 7 ink illustrations. Rapturing Company. Now, they published some stuff in Darkfall. The Crossroad Haunting, The Oldcombe Lane Phantom. The scary thing is, I probably own books very much like this. I have a bad habit of picking such things up because they're good source material for scenarios. Hello. Other travellers have met the visiting maiden of Ulcombe Lane. A visiting young priest who was fair of face and kind nature was approached by a beautiful young meadow girl holding gardens of poppies, daisies and campion. In her hair she wore pasque flower freshly picked from the cliff top of at Ulcombe. Asking her name, the maiden smiled a knowing smile and faded from view. Last appearance was May 1901. 2 grave diggers, brothers by the name of Russet, were busy furrowing into the earth in the upper churchyard when they were distracted by the most peculiar of sounds. A soft, sweet, pastoral tune was calling to them from the cliff path. Approaching the uncanny sound, the 2 brothers were rendered speechless by the sight before them. A fair maiden was drifting along the path with no visible means of support? Of feet? Nearing the cliff edge, she disappeared completely without trace as the enchanting tune faded away. Okay, so Volume 1's creepy as hell. Volume 2. Haunted Farmsteads. The Hunt of the Dead. Oh, wacko! Beltane, Mayday. Nigel, you're ending up in the Wicker Man. Unless you're very, very lucky, you are going to be reenacting the Edward Woodward role. I think at this point the friendly ghost, who is guiding me as to where I ought to use my equipment, is probably just head in hands at this stage. Still don't know who the quote friendly ghost is. What the friendly ghost is. If the friendly ghost is friendly. If the friendly ghost is a ghost. Okay. Gathering around the midnight fire to give praise to those who blessed their lands, the yeoman and his family were alarmed to hear a dreadful sound issuing from some place beyond the farmstead window, so outside them. Nigel isn't cool enough for you, Woo Woo. He must be going for Nick Cage. If he says, "Oh no, the bees!" I'll panic. The hideous sound was described to me as like that of a terrified sow about to be gutted and bled. It's believed many animals, like the pig, can sense their own death at the hands of man. Shrieks and howls were enough to pierce the ear, and chilled the blood of all who heard them. In horror of what lay beyond the feeble window, the yeoman's family pressed their faces against the icy cold glass, instead of staying away like sensible people. Imagine being a frustrated ghost. You couldn't even head desk because your head would keep slipping through the desk. Yeah. Beyond the window, a small kitchen garden led to Northfield Lane. No visible signs were discernible in the pale moonlight, so the family looked even further into the night. Suddenly and without warning, a terrible pale face, described as sexless, leered up at the window. It issued from its cracked thin lips a terrible, agonized howl before the face dropped from sight. Basically everyone hid. And then the wild hunt. Righty-ho. Some decades before his arrival, the Northfield Road at Gibb Farm was the scene of many executions of the villainous, damned, and indescribable of Saxton. The guilty were hung, drawn and quartered and buried in coffinless graves along the road and before the farm, to be dug up by country beasts and stripped of flesh by carrion birds. What a lovely, lovely tale for the locals. Okay, fish. Few of Saxton's folk would venture to the isolated spot, and none would spend the night on May Day Eve. But it's well known throughout Anglia that Beltane is the night of the Great Hunt, when Grimdred himself sought to escort the wretched souls to their place in the underworld's terrible domain. So the inhabitants of Saxton, they are universally awful. Basically, from then on, spent the night in the Bear instead of at home. Okay. Ghosts of the Sea, the failed invasion. It's a stormy night in Saxton toward the end of the 19th century. A wicked and destructive wind had blown across the North Sea, bringing with it the howls and whispers of 1,000 Norse warriors. Okay. Invaders. Looting. No one would venture into the storm, no one except Walter Spivey, who feared for his ship, the Venture. Well, at least it's not the Elizabeth Dane. Like all good captains, Spivey was very close to his vessel and knew the oncoming storm could take her from him. Tethering the boat with all the rope of Saxton, Spivey settled himself as in the caverns of Saxton shore. Shielding his eyes from the biting rain, he was astonished to see a boat on the churning waves. Thrown by gigantic waves, the ship was approaching the rocks of Saxton at a frightening speed. He was quick in his thoughts and realised the lighthouse must not be lit. Why else must these fools be in such haste to meet with Saxton's lethal stones? The Bear's Comfrey Moor. He enlisted help from the Bear's Comfrey Moor. The next moments are recounted in a local verse. Some poetry. 6 men dwelt inside the Bear, so 6 men ventured out, up the lane in whispered prayer to the wayward ship thrown all about. Damn this storm, send it back to hell, let us light the light and ring the bell. Go forth, we have souls to save, lift them from the watery grave. Fair enough. I wonder if that's what they're singing on the tape. Okay, basically boat very old. Lit the lighthouse. Light didn't work. Ship vanished. A local man stepped forward to offer some explanation. It was known to him that in the 16th century, a ship left Spain to set sail for England's coast. A sly, devious crew planned invasion of the most malicious kind. The plan was to execute the Queen herself and those loyal to her. The Queen was well aware of such plans, for they were hardly original or well thought through. She had at intervals along the coast posted scouts to warn of potential threats, and Saxton scouts had spied such a craft making its way around the headland one moonless stormy night. He was hidden well behind the town's beacon up on the coastal road. The scout knew his task was obvious, for he knew that he must extinguish the beacon's flames that battled against the ferocious wind. The ship approached as the weather worsened. It became obvious to all that the ship would be lost to Saxon's Patriotic Rocks. Patriotic Rocks is definitely a new pub band. Okay, so basically, the men of Saxton watched as these poor bastards died. Many believe that Saxton and much of Anglia is still protected from invasion by the Anglo-Saxon crowns. One is known to have been lost to the sea at Olcombe some centuries ago. The other was reduced to molten metal after the Norman invasion of 1066. The last crown, believed to be the helm of a fine Anglo-Saxon ruler, is thought rather fancifully to remain concealed deep in the ancient landscape. Superstition tells that Anglia and England itself will fall if the last crown is discovered and removed, because we've all read A Warning to the Curious. Okay. Symbology. All Anglo-Saxon symbols have 4 meanings based on the angle of depiction. For example, the symbol for cave can be rotated to mean inside the cave, below the cave, above the cave, or outside the cave. Okay. Uh-huh. I feel like I kind of want to do something with it, but I'm not sure what. Okay, so what's that? Oh, right, okay. They're all the same thing. Still all the same thing. Countryside festivals and of antiquity. Andrew Verney. That name rings bells. Beltane. Hello. Yeah. Viridic priest attempts divination at Beltane. Oh, what is going on with that? Actually, wasn't Andrew Verney the stargazer? The chap who was cataloguing the stars in Darkfall? Or am I misremembering? What is going on with that? Litha as a word finds its origins in Anglo-Saxon language, lipa, which means June or July. But simply, Litha is the longest day of the year when the Earth itself is at its most extreme distance from the Sun. Okay. Litha, Mabon. I'm going to cast something if I read these out. Samhain. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Anything else you can talk to me about?
Can I help at all?
Where's my inventory?
Thanks for your time, Reese.
What
No
does the
problem
cat know?
for you. Anytime.
If that actor turns out to be Welsh, by the way, I will be really worried. Meow to you too. Remember to get the hell out of Dodge. That was weird. I'm just wondering if I have any photos worth submitting.
Your underlying feeling of superiority over others will become clearer to see in the eyes of the fools
That's not
that
right.
surround you. The ambitious
That's not right.
projects you have
That's not
embarked
right.
upon will
That's
set
not
you
right.
free from those that bleed your energy levels, as they have over the past few.
Okay.
Remember to indulge your dreams and fantasies, but settle back on Earth once in a while.
Would you like a picture?
Still snapping, eh?
I mean, still.
A digital photograph.
No one can
That's not right.
Okay. I'm assuming, therefore, I can take normal photos of the town. Okay.
Lifestyle is what you desire in the long term. Taurus. Health and vitality.
This is just really, really odd. I haven't got anything with symbology on it at all, have I?
As it gives you a chance to be noticed by those who can help you most.
Let's do that.
This is 1224. Really your latest future.
That's not the same image that was on there. Looks like a caravan.
With most of the planets in the east and your own sign in a particularly favourable position. This opens up many new paths in selecting the one that is best for you.
Right. So the crystal ball is... I'm still of burn it, salt it, leave thoughts. What is it with the game of voices? This lady and the main character... Not spooky, just weird. I am going with the same thing as Darkfall. Either amateur or mates rates. VAs. Or possibly just friends and family. Not even amateur, just literally friends he's grabbed. Okay, what are we dealing with here? You magazine. Origin of Species. I'm the editor. Welcome, dearest reader, to the November edition of You magazine. It's with great pride I welcome all our new members from the counties of Yorkshire, Norfolk and Kent who can now buy my humble magazine from their local farm shop, following my partnership with the Whole Food and Fancies chain. To celebrate, I've commissioned a fresh, sharp and factual introduction to the yew tree to assist all our new friends into understanding the nature of this wonderful tree. I myself became interested in the yew tree after the passing of my husband of 60 years in 1970. Bernard was very fond of the yew, believing the tree exhibited a strange, uncanny quality, which he felt was worthy of study and respect. It's a great comfort to me to know that Bernard now rests beneath the great yew in Alderley churchyard. I'm sure members both old and new will find the following pages interesting and insightful. Printed by Elsie Kuby, The Orchard, Alderley Edge, 1973. Yikes! Magazine's as old as a drought. Softwood so hard it's used to make bows. Yeah. This is the U branch of the Beef and Dairy Network. Yes, indeed, as old as night. The yew tree and you look, from the dense mythic forests of North Africa to the humble English country churchyard. The mighty and myth-laden yew tree is only now, after centuries of neglect, being recognised as a powerful symbol of time, the natural world, and that which lies beyond the realm of simple understanding. Many have gazed up into the whispering branches of the yew tree and wondered at its age. Many historical yews now boast placards exclaiming their age with pride. The problem is that it's almost impossible to date an aged yew tree. Unlike other species, the yew does actually stop growing new rings at a time determined by the tree itself, seemingly at random. No new tree rings are produced, meaning even the most persistent of dendrologists will never find out the answer to the most simple of questions: just how old are you? Oh god. Then there's balsa, a hardwood that's very light and soft. Indeed. How do you produce a regular magazine about yew trees? Well, they are covering longbows. The wood provided bows, while the sap and berry juice provided a nasty poison to add a toxic finality to an arrow's strike. Oh, someone's going down shot by a bow. Shot with a bow. Sleeping under a yew tree invites harm. The tree is believed to suck the life force from those who dwell beneath, leaving only a lifeless husk of their former self. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Ha! I forgot they did Barrow Hill. I've got that as well. May even have the sequel. Finished it. Haven't finished. I haven't really got far in that, actually. Uh-huh. Okay. Might be surprised at how much there is to say about yews. Ouch. Bitch yew sausages. Your trees need you. Anglo-Saxon history. It's looking at me. Okay. Oh no. Build your own Bronze Age holiday home. $9.99, buy one get one free. Okay. Did you wish to social distance in your back garden?
The bear, next to the harbour.
How can you tell? Can I take a photo of it?
That's not...
Probably won't let me take a photo. I think that's unfair.
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
Oh, right, which makes those the cliffs. Right, gotcha. That's where the guy's painting. Can't be East Anglia, it's nowhere near flattered off. Burn it, salt it. Hell with that. It's not a proper lighthouse, I'm sorry. That's a Bijou Lighthouse-ette.
Hello!
Why do you keep shouting like that? What are you going to do if the sea answers?
Nothing but the North Sea. Next stop, Norway.
I think I just triggered something. Possibly a move on to the afternoon, when the afternoon events can happen. I really can't help thinking that Nigel here is building up to his own demise. pretty. Potentially dodgy as shit, but pretty. So, how many ghosts do you reckon we're dealing with in here? C technically answers in your own voice. At least all of the ghosts. Hello, Flip. Nigel has no speed other than potential demise. Yeah. Oh, there's a storm going on. I can't do anything else. This place is a hellscape. In the form of a very pleasant little footbridge. Turn the fan on. I apologise, it's getting really warm in here again. Nigel and the Potential Demise sounds like a comic book in its own right. There's literally nothing to do with it.
Right.
It is. Okay. Just can't help thinking, Nigel, if you can leave the town, just do so. Just keep running. Right, let's go and see about getting my book.
Hello again.
Ah, young Mr. Danvers. You'll be wanting your book.
Yes.
He's not young.
Of course. Wouldn't be much of a handyman if I hadn't.
You didn't read it, did you?
Nope. Reading's not my strong point.
You can't read?
Reading's not the only skill, you know.
Oh, quite.
Nigel never missing an opportunity to piss somebody off. Age is relative. Have you met Nigel? He ain't gonna do something so mundane as fucking running. This is true.
I should go somewhere private to study the book.
Okay. Next time?
I should go somewhere private to study the book.
Are you gonna say that on every screen? Or just teleport home? Okay, teleporting home's good too. Yeah, go to the haunted house, Nigel, for that'll be fine. The ghosts can read over your shoulder. Oh my god. Ew. Sorry, I've got the spillage right next to my computer. Oh, water outside of London. Sure, it's just dumbass. What's more private than you and 100 of your closest ghost pals? Yes. Just ghost pals all hanging out, being dead. Acre House, Raven Lane, Northfield, Anglia.
3 crowns. A link to the legend.
Why possibly the name a ghost gave you?
Ager House, Raven Lane, Northfield. A possible lead. A serpent or dragon guarding a treasure.
Okay. Can I turn the book? Is that all I can... Is that literally all I can look at?
Agar. A name to look out for. Now for the rest of the book.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
The tracks, the fens. Perhaps this Agar character lived along the train line. A possible lead.
Hello, so the ghost is Emily. An endless kiss from dark within, my Emily, she lay with me to set me free by churning sea, my maiden had promised me. That's not a maiden if she's lain with you, mate. The letters sure are curly. Fortunately, Nigel's giving us a quick précis. But I figure if I leave it up long enough, you guys can, anyone who wants to, can have a look at the VOD. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll screenshot it, and I'll bung it up on my channel in the Discord. Okay. Weird shit. Weird shit. So, I think we can safely say Emily's the ghost lady in the ghost with the doll in the tidal cave. Really not sure where you get the Pask Flower from. Wouldn't know Pask Flower without a personal introduction. It doesn't say what happened to her, because I kind of ignored
William Agar.
Yeah, I know.
The tracks, the fens. Perhaps this Agar character lived along the train line. I should investigate.
Hang on. I did not read page 2 properly. She's an immaterial girl, ghost girl living in an immaterial world. Living in an immaterial world. And Emily cried at turn of tide to bring the folk from town. She must be still, she must not cry, for the fishermen were passing by. I covered her mouth and covered those eyes. She must be still, she must not cry. Yikes! She'd wanted the flower from the rocks of the hill, but now sweet Emily was nothing but still. The waters came and covered her face. Upon her brow a Pask flower was placed. To end my love of sweet Emily the day she went away. You murdering little bastard! I think we may have figured out that wasn't a...
William...
Oh, there's just 2 pages. Okay, fine. Yes, he's a murdering little sod. He was talking about the fens. Let's go fenning. We've got about 20 minutes. Let's go fenning now, everybody's learning. Right.
The tracks, the fens.
Yeah,
perhaps this Agar character lived along the train line.
Yeah, it's all, yeah. I'm well ahead of you, mate. That's where we're going. It's fine, Nigel. It's absolutely fine.
There's someone out there.
I know. There's been someone out there all day, but you won't take a photo of him. What did you miss? Has Nigel grown a brain yet? Well, we've established that William Agar murdered Ghost Girl in the cavern. No, hang on, that's not where I need to go. Is it? The other way. Okay, good night, Alexia. This is all taking the turn for the friggin' peculiar. No, I think I was right first time. Got myself completely turned around. I will take that as a huge compliment, actually. Okay. Now that's the ghost path. The ghost path? The coast path. Hang on. I have a map. Let's have a look at the map.
That's not right.
Shut up. So I'm there. If I want to get to the fens, I need to go the other way. Right, okay, fine. Weird shit place. And thank you very much for saying I'm a billion steps ahead of him. Catwatch, catwatch. Okay, fine. I went the wrong way. Means I've got to go past the bear.
The tracks.
Yes.
Perhaps it's
yes. Yes, Nigel. Jesus. That was the beastie. Heading out to the fens, past the creepy music. Let's go to the creepy music. This village is weird. Leaving a letter next to the drain pipe seems the most sensible thing they ever did. The thing is, he's got a letterbox. The letter was left by a woman he pissed off the previous day, which I realise doesn't exactly narrow it down. And she left it tucked behind the drain pipe rather than using the fully functional letterbox he had. And I don't know why. The fens. The save game. I'm sticking... Nigel, what are you doing? Nigel is going to the fens because why not? I think they're past flowers too. Okay, so that's not a past flower. That's a mitten crab. And that's a fertility. Okay. So don't try and pick any of these nice pretty blue flowers, because they're apparently not what you're after. And there's my butterfly stalker.
Deep, dark, swamp-like water.
Now I've got a camera, actually. I wonder. Right, this makes it look like a place of hell. Huh, achievement unlocked, birdwatcher. Okay.
I already have a photograph of this.
Oh, okay. I'm just thinking in terms of what I can enter into the photography competition. Oh shit! That frog is not... That is not a frog, that's a toad. It's facing the other way, and it's clearly not the animal I just took a photograph of. Where is my photo of the bird? Ah, that's pretty in focus, that's fine. Frog photography. Photography? Possibly? Now, where are we going? That same... Evan... Marsha... So I haven't got... yeah, that's a Natterjack toad. Except that when it's animated, obviously it isn't. Okay.
Has a train just left? Or is it about to arrive?
You're making a bold assumption there. So yeah, there. Well, that's not a good noise. Okay, fine. Beware of trains. Good luck with that. I fear neither man nor train. On the other hand, I'd walk along the side rather than actually on the freaking tracks, Nigel. Oh my god, he's going to get himself deaded. Oh, okay.
There's something wrong with the signal. Is it stuck?
I think
There's
so.
something wrong with the signal. Is it?
Because if I recall correctly from the conversation with the station master, the signal being stuck was what caused the apple train to crash. Were the apple growers, the apple pickers, killed by ghosts? How far up does that take me? I wasn't close enough, okay. Strongly suspect I am now.
There's something wrong with the signal.
Uh-huh. Now I want to take a photo. Oh, well, that's normal. Righty-ho. Any comments to be made, Nigel? No. Ah, okay. Thank you, Techie. Really still not wild about you being on the railway line, Nigel.
Hello!
Now, the last time you shouted, a bell rang. This time I feel you're shouting instead of ringing a bell. So, given that apple picking was the reason for that train crash, or the apples were on the train, do we think those are real apples? Do we think they're ghost apples? Do we think that the farm is still selling apples, in which case this is all fine and I'm getting worried? For no good reason. No, don't shout.
Hello?
It's fine. What happens if I keep going that way? Raven Lane. This feels safe. This feels like a warm, homely place. Haunted apples filled with the juices of the dead. Yummy. Never use the term juices of the dead. Okay. Oh wow, Raven Lane, otherwise known as Bastardsville. I've been here. It is a bit, isn't it? Okay. So it's very pretty. What are you looking at?
This.
I don't know, Nigel. You won't tell. Hello. Why do you treat me like dirt? Your mouth says never, but your sweet lips say t'other. I know you want the same as I am. Always watching you, and I know, as you know all too well, it'll be better for all if you just leave him and come to Brook Farm. My needs are at bursting, yet you dampen my passion. I'll kill your Robert like the sickly sow he is. Dig that big knife of mine into his pale flesh to see if his love is as hidden as mine. The farm's your place, the stove awaits, you're mine by the right. These old fields know that. My hardened will is ripe for you, my sweetest berry. Come to the woods when he's not watching, I'll wait for you, as the owl waits for nightfall and the wolf waits for winter. Right. This is a letter that you take to the police. And it ends up in the restraining order. Correct me if I am wrong. Well, yikes. I like that he doesn't take it, he just goes, no, you know what, mate, not my problem. Sheesh. So what's this way? Ah. Hi, you've got a raving nutter.
This must be Ager House, on Raven Lane.
So apparently nobody living in or around Ager House is allowed a healthy relationship. Definitely restraining all the time. Yeah. healthy. Not gonna talk to the woman, you're just gonna randomly wander around her farm. Alright, okay. Hi. Let's talk to the
Good
horse.
afternoon.
If I could, I would.
Oh, you startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have...
Oh, no, it's my fault. I was miles away, somewhere between spring and summer.
Right. How can you piss this woman off within a 1 minute of meeting?
You should be complimented on your garden.
Oh, thank you. It's both a burden and a joy. It feeds us and provides much of what we need.
You sound like a witch.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, no, I meant as in a Wicca or chemist.
I see. Yes, I guess you could be right. I do create many charms and potions from Kettle and Leaf. Such pretty young things.
Sorry, you sound like a witch. 3 seconds into the conversation. Nigel, oh. Oh, bless him. Yeah, Monty Don, Chief Warlock of the UK. Jesus.
Is that horrible letter meant for you?
Oh, don't. That silly old codger. He should know better. His affections upset my dear Robert, bless him. He's a sensitive soul.
Robert?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Catherine Carswell. My husband Robert is in his workshop, fuming at present.
Why is that?
He's convinced I'm going to run off with the farmer.
And are you?
Oh, goodness no, smelly man. I'll get no joy from Robert until he's calmed himself.
How will you do that?
Via his stomach, as always.
Right, so we are basically just taking names wholesale from all horror media. In total. Carswell, that would be from Casting the Runes then. Oh, Q subs run out, so you haven't got the facepalm remote. Yeah!
I can smell cooking.
Ah, that'll be the broth. I'm making lunch. Why don't you join us?
I'd love to. What's on the menu?
An old favourite, 7 pigeon and nut broth. It's an Anglo-Saxon recipe.
Really? Now there's a thing. Is it, well, edible?
Good heavens, I should hope so. Perhaps you could help.
I'm not exactly a TV celebrity chef, though.
TV chefs? What's that? You've lost me.
Oh, not to worry. Where do we start?
I'll pick some more of these bay leaves while you read the recipe. It's in the kitchen, past Jasper the Parrot.
Who every day thanks his lucky stars he's not in the recipe. Thank you, Moliere, by the way.
I'll have a look around, if you don't mind.
Oh, you just called this poor bloody woman a witch. She doesn't know what TV chefs are, which, to be fair, it's probably quite good. Oh my god. That's not a
This
parrot.
must be Jasper. The parrot.
That is not a parrot.
Maybe a mockingbird instead. It's been washed smooth by heavy spring rain.
Oh, whatever it is apparently warrants a sting. Oh, hello.
Maybe it's paint? Or oil?
Hi.
Excuse me, but can you...
I've told you, silly goose, that I'm not to be disturbed.
What?
No, Mr. Carswell, I am not...
The afternoon post or my lunch is all I'm expecting. Now get to it. There's precious work to be done.
Well done, Nigel. You have met somebody ruder than you.
Maybe it's paint? Or oil?
Wow. I have no idea. I think it started vaguely Germanic and wandered off. They're in modern clothes. They've got mobile phones. It's clearly the modern day. It's just... Why don't they know stuff? Why don't they know normal things? I see why she wants to stay with this dude. Yeah. If he's the least worrying option, you've got issues.
The patterned stone is heavily cracked. Probably frost damage.
Can I take a photo of it?
That's not right.
Damn. Okay. I am aware of the recipe books there. I'm just checking everything else. Go on then. Seven breath and nuts. Something. I know I've got nothing. 7 pigeons, half finger length of fatty bacon, garlic root to taste, chives, 3 bay leaves, wood mushrooms. This actually sounds quite nice. Roasted cob nuts. Water, butter. Warm the butter to brown the bacon, cob nuts and garlic. Brown birds plucked and gutted till all sides are toasty. Brown in ale, mushrooms and water till meat is falling from the bones. Serve whole or in part on warm bread. Okay. Right. Please don't make me cook. That sounds delightful. Let me just raid your entire cupboard. Okay. This is just weird. Nobody needs that many molds. Lovely table, though. Oh, God. Please don't tell me I'm actually going to have to cook. May have inspiration for Crimson Skies too. Cool. Nigel, are you actually going to break into their home? No, he's not. Okay. Even Nigel has standards. We have found Nigel's limit. Oh no. Oh dear. Go outside, tell her the recipe sounds lovely and that she's married to a terrifying sociopath.
Good afternoon.
Then ask her what a parcel flower is. There are some worrying things hanging up in there.
About these ingredients.
I'll prepare the birds and bacon while you shop in the hedgerows and woodlands.
Where will I find the cobnuts?
Cobnuts or hazelnuts, as you might know them, grow in the small thickets of the wood just down the lane.
Cobnuts are not necessarily the same things as hazelnuts.
Where will I find the wood mushrooms?
The answer's in the name, but I will add that you'll want to find a shady patch, perhaps near the old monument.
What monument?
Does the garlic grow in your garden?
No, wrong season, I'm afraid. You'll have to find some wild garlic near the stream. It likes the damp. But avoid the train line.
I thought the trains weren't running.
Oh, don't worry yourself. Just stay away from the train tracks.
Okay.
Where can I find the chives?
There's some early flowering wild varieties in the drier soil at the top of the lane.
Trusting Nigel to go collect mushrooms, that seems unwise.
Can I ask something else?
Of course, there's no rush.
Okay.
I'll have a look around, if you don't mind.
So, we have a fetch quest to make lunch, basically. Okay, right, time is marching on. So, I think that looks like a decent place to end it. It's a decent place to end it. Depends whether you're secretly trying to get rid of Nigel. Well, I'm just concerned about her being Mrs. Carswell. Right, so thank you very much indeed for joining me. And yeah, this is going to be ongoing next week, I suspect. Has he always been there? Guys? Has that figure always been there? Because I don't think he has. I think I'm being stalked in and out of game. No, neither do I. I'm going to have to go back and watch the VOD. Yeah. I just don't remember seeing him. I thought it was just the birds. A little bit concerned about the whole sickle thing. Pardon me? RIP indeed. So yes, thank you very much for the stream. Very much enjoying this game. Nigel is a terrible, terrible human being who is going to get Wickermanned if he's not careful. But things are moving on, and I do like the gadgetry allowing me to see ghosts. That does add an extra layer. I liked it in Darkfall. It was one of my favourite parts of that game, and it looks like it's a much bigger one in this. So cool. Right, time for a cup of tea, and then I may see some of you in Sasha Sienna's stream at 10:30. 20 minutes. Ooh. I'll see you later. Bye bye.